Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Today we are officially one weekend to fall camp. The full pads are on. Tennessee getting geared up for the first scrimmage of fall camp, actually going to be taking place tomorrow. And that brought up a dilemma for old Boogie. I was trying to decide, do I want to talk about fall camp? Do I want to talk about recruiting? Well, we've got Ben McKee from Go Vols 247 that's going to be in the house tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be breaking down the first week of fall camp. We're also going to be looking ahead to that scrimmage that's going to take place tomorrow. So I thought I would go ahead and talk a little bit of recruiting this morning. Right now in the class of 2024, Tennessee sitting inside the top 10 at 7th. Now, is that good enough? No, I don't think so. I think they've got a few targets out there that they're going to continue to work. And I feel like there's some negativity right now around Tennessee recruiting. I've kind of joked about it before. You know, when a couple of commits come in, Josh Heupel's the greatest thing ever. When it gets a little quiet, all of a sudden we start to question his ability to recruit. I made a video yesterday talking about four-star linebacker Chris Cole. He's just on the outside of being a top 50 prospect. Would be absolutely huge to add to this class of 2024. He's trending towards Georgia. Does that mean it's over? Maybe. We'll see. He's got a commitment date set in September. He's trying to get back on campus and take an official visit to Rocky Top. So if you want to hear more about that, go watch the video from yesterday. The guy that I want to talk about today, I've got to talk you guys off the ledge. I have to talk you off the ledge because there are a lot of targets out there that Tennessee is still working. One of those guys being five-star wide receiver Ryan Wingo. Now, the crystal balls, the predictions that have all come in. Some of you guys are in full-blown panic mode. You're saying, Boogie, there's no shot. You know how many times with Ryan Wingo I've been told it's over, he's going to Georgia, and then it's over, he's going to Texas, and now it's over, he's going to Missouri. Is it over? Or is this recruitment still going? We're going to get into it and we're going to talk about it. But as always, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up just below the video. It's quick, free, easy. It helps the channel. I would appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. We don't talk at you. We talk with you here. We are building a community of Tennessee fans. If you want to be a part of that, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications so you don't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Again, going to be live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Big live stream with Ben McKee. We've got a lot to get into. Can't wait to get him back on the show and break down this fall camp and get into it. But let's take a look at Ryan Wingo. Is this thing over? Five-star wide receiver, 6'1.5", 210 pounds out of St. Louis, Missouri. You see there the On3 industry rankings, a top 25 player nationally. You talk about moving the needle. That's the phrase I've been using a lot lately. Move the needle. How do you get this class of 24 into the top 5? Well, it's by adding guys like Ryan Wingo. Now, he's a guy that is enjoying the process, right? Enjoying the process. I mean, so much so you can go over here and take a click on the recruiting tab, go down and take a look at the visits. Look at the number of visits, particularly when you open it and you say, look at them all. Look how many times he's visited Missouri, been to Texas a handful of times, Tennessee, been on campus a lot, most recently on July the 27th. Now, when he came out of that visit on July the 27th, said that he likes Tennessee's consistency over everything. The quote says, "We've been creating a great bond since my sophomore year, and when you have that over other schools, it's just hard to overlook. That is why it's so great to get back up there." He goes on to say, "It's really like being recruited by the coaches, just like they want me there with them and telling me that the great players play with other great players." That is their message most of the time, and I really just kind of let that sink in my head. But you go on, you see, visited Notre Dame a bunch, Michigan, Arkansas, Texas A&M, couple of trips to Georgia. Now, that's where everybody said, Boogie, it's over. He's off to Georgia. I think a crystal ball even came in at one point. We're going to get into that here in just a second. But you can see he is a guy that enjoys the process. Really good football player. Again, a difference maker. A difference maker. How good can this offense be? That's the conversation we have. Somebody asked it just the other night, Monday night, while I was playing NCAA football. How much better can this offense truly get? Well, when you look at Ryan Wingo, the selling point for me is, look at Nico. We've got our quarterback. Our quarterback is waiting in the wings, ready to take over when you get on campus. Nico is going to be delivering you the football. You look at the weapons around him, right? You're going to have Mike Matthews already committed in this class. Nathan Laycock is a guy that's going to be a class ahead of you. He's going to have a little bit of experience, but he's going to be on campus when you arrive. Ethan Davis, you're going to have weapons like Cam Seldon, Peyton Lewis. But the most important thing is you've got Nico Iamaleava, the number one player in the class of 2023, is going to have a year under his belt, and he's going to be able to deliver you the rock. Now, something we want to talk about is crystal ball predictions, right? Because when a crystal ball prediction comes in, some of you think that it's over. This thing is a done deal. Well, here's the crystal ball predictions for Ryan Wingo. And again, the name of the video, Ryan Wingo predicted to, because it's been everybody from Tennessee to Georgia to Missouri to Texas. He's been predicted to every football team in Division I college football. But you see Steve Wiltfong there put his crystal ball in back on June the 29th. A couple of months ago, month and a half ago, June the 29th, the crystal ball prediction comes in for Texas. Okay. Now we go back to just 2 days ago. 2 days ago, Alan Treyu, 247 Sports, puts in the crystal ball for the home team of Missouri. You say, well, I believe Steve Wiltfong. He's always right. Let's look at all-time accuracy right here on the screen. 91.59% to Alan Treyu, 93.2%. So do you guys think this recruitment is over? Or do you think that it's still wide open? Because Ryan Wingo has set a commitment date for December the 20th. He's taking this thing all the way down to the end. Scheduled to visit Tennessee sometime during the fall. That's the plan. He took official visits back in June, visited Missouri, Georgia, Michigan, Texas. No official to Tennessee, but again, he plans to schedule that for this fall. He's going to be in town for a game. He's going to see what that atmosphere looks like inside of Neyland Stadium. Now, sometimes that can be a blessing. Sometimes that can be a curse because you're going to see the atmosphere, right? You're going to see the electricity inside of Neyland, but you're not going to get as much time with the coaches. But again, we go back to his quote and the relationship and the bond that he's built with Coach Heupel and Coach Pope. You know, he's already got that relationship. He spent a lot of time when he came in for a visit back in late July, spent a lot of one-on-one time with the coaching staff. Said he sat around, played video games, hung out, just got to spend time with them. So he's had that. So now we're getting the best of both worlds because we're going to get to show him that atmosphere. But again, Alan Treyu with the crystal ball on August the 7th to Missouri. Why would you go to Missouri? Well, this is the quote from Ryan Wingo. It says, they are recruiting me hard. I have a good relationship with the coaches and players since it's close to home. Being the hometown hero and staying home would be cool. That's a quote directly from Ryan Wingo. Too bad. It's too bad. It's unfortunate that Amari Jefferson didn't feel the same way. But I digress. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. So where's this thing at? Tennessee scheduled to get a visit. He's being predicted to Texas, to Georgia, to Tennessee, to Missouri, been predicted everywhere. Here's the Simmons scoop. This is Chad Simmons, Director of Scouting and Recruiting over at On3. This is from mid-July. This is before the visit to Tennessee. The buzz around Ryan Wingo is this. Very busy in June, took official visits to Georgia, Michigan, Texas, and Missouri. He is far from done. Entering the summer, Tennessee looked to be the team to beat. The Vols are still very much in the mix, and the SEC program in Knoxville is expected to receive an official in the coming months, but Texas and Missouri are the schools now with the most chatter around them. Eli Drinkwitz would love nothing more than to keep the Wingo home. The Longhorns, though, one source feels, has become the team to beat entering the fall visits. This one is expected to go into December. So again, we talk about the highs and lows, the shifts in recruiting, right? The highs you get coming off of a visit when everybody's showing you that love. But I think once we get into the fall, and again, I talk about the importance of continuing the momentum as a football team in 2023. And I'm excited to talk about this roster tonight. You know, I made a video talking about the buzz around fall camp. If you missed that, go back and give it a watch. There's a lot of information in that video that excites me. And it's not just from media coverage, it's from VFLs that are actually inside the full practice, actually getting to see good on good, 11 on 11, full contact. There's a lot of stuff in that video that excites me, and I'm ready to get into that with Ben McKee tonight. But you got to continue that momentum. You got to continue to win, and you got to show Ryan Wingo that this offense is going to continue to thrive in the SEC. Biletnikoff Award winner, #1 scoring offense. What wide receiver wouldn't want to play in this offense? You guys know what to do. Smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Jump into the comment section and let's talk about it. Do you think Tennessee still has a shot on Ryan Wingo? Because I do. I think Ryan Wingo, Jordan Ross, Williams Winery, Camarion Franklin, Cam Fountain. There are some big targets out there that Tennessee still has a shot on. But help me out. Smash the thumbs up. Let's talk about it. And as always, thank you to the members of the channel. Could not do this without you. If you like the videos, you like the content, I am asking you, please hit that join button down below. And for $1 a month, $1 a month, you make sure this program keeps on rolling forward, giving me the opportunity to drop videos every day, bring you live streams, try to get different guys from the media like Eric Kane, Ben McKee, Austin Price, A to Z Sports, all those guys, get them on the channel, hanging out, talking football with us. Also, let me know in the comments, who do you want to see on the show next? We got Ben McKee coming up tonight, but we're going to be live every Wednesday for the rest of the season. Who would you like to see on the Talkin VAWLS Network? Let's make it happen. But that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.